live multiple places. What are you gonna do? Alright, so I need to bring this over so I can potentially answer some questions here while we are getting our game on. If you are not familiar with who I am, hello, welcome. My name's Alston Godbolt, and I like to talk about starting online businesses and helping people make money online the ethical way. Um, that's quite a bit different than a lot of people in this space. And so, oh, there I am. Cool. All right, so I can see myself. That's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get this gaming session in. Now you might be asking, why am I playing MLB 24, the show, while talking about this? It's simple because I have a YouTube channel dedicated to playing video games, this game, in fact, and so I'm killing two birds with one stone. How come they don't have a 4th of July thing that they're giving away? I think I think the developers of MLB The Show missed out on an opportunity. They should have, in my opinion, they should have given away a pack for people that are playing on 4th of July. Anyway, I actually do not like the home run derby because I've never won it, and I always struggle to hit home runs. So, where am I? I gotta turn this down just a little bit, and so you guys are gonna watch me struggle to hit home runs. So that's gonna be fun. The other thing I don't like about this is, like, you can't fast forward through the entire thing. You have to, like, fast forward through each individual player. I wonder, can I? It won't let me. See, like, yeah, it won't let me fast forward, which is annoying. So you can watch me hit a bunch of pop flies and not hit any home runs. But I guess that's better than not making the All-Star game. Also, another issue that I dislike about this game is you should get rewards, essentially, for making the home run derby. You should get rewards or packs for making the All-Star game and making the playoffs. You should be rewarded for those things. And unfortunately, I think the developers of this game have missed the mark on that opportunity. I'm not sure why they don't, but yeah, unfortunately, I think it's a huge miss, because what's the incentive of making the playoffs and hitting home runs and all of that stuff if you're not going to be rewarded for it? Just my thoughts on random MLB 24, the show. And I think it's always been like that. I don't know. If it's ever been different. But if you've got questions, I've got answers. I'll be happy to answer those questions for you. Essentially, killing two birds with one stone. And I would appreciate it if you guys could give this video a like, comment, follow, share, do all of that stuff. Let the algorithm know that this content is helpful. And yeah, so it'll be sent out to more people. And another thing, I think it's weird that you can actually like your own TikToks. Ooh, 20 home runs is going to be tough to beat. I didn't even realize, but he's already had 20 home runs. I don't know if I've ever hit 23 home runs in a home run derby. So we'll see. This might be over really quick. 23 home runs. All right. Where are we playing at? Was that foul? I don't even know where we're playing. That's another foul. A little early on all of these. We're playing in Atlanta. I'm off to not a bad start. Not a terrible start. I wonder, I haven't watched the home run derby in a long time, but do they still allow the kids to chase down the fly balls? I might be destined to make it out of the first round this time. Like I said, I don't think I've ever... I know I've never won the home run derby. I don't think that I may have never even made it out of the first round. Let's see. if you've got questions, I'll be able to answer them in just a moment. I need to call a timeout here. Timeout. Okay, great. A little early on that one. I could probably get to whatever 24 if I wasn't early on every one of my home runs. That was a little... Alright, that was a good one. Now I wonder, does it matter? Because right now I am using the power swing. Does it matter if I just hit normal? Yeah. There's no way I'm going to get to 24. Yep, like I said, I never, ever in my life won the home run derby. Just a tough thing to do. Yeah, too many foul balls. But the good news is this will be over quick. And I will be able to, yeah. Now, can I get out of this now? Advance. Okay. Fast forward to the end of the derby. Perfect. Great. So I made it to the end of the derby. Very simple, very easy. I wonder, am I live where I want to be live? Okay, great. It looks like I am live where I want to be. Cool. So let's exit out of here, and then we get to play in the All-Star game. Let me also check one other thing here. Okay, great. Just a little bit about the setup here. I am streaming on something called Streamlabs because I'm using a Mac. And I have to stream from Streamlabs to TikTok. And then I have to connect something called Restream.io to Streamlabs. So I can't actually see a whole lot of what's going on, which can be a little bit annoying. But here we are. And so the normal process of doing all of this is different. Much different. I can usually just stream from, what's it called? I can usually just stream from Restream to whatever platforms, because I am streaming on multiple platforms. I'm streaming on TikTok, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, and maybe one or two other places. I'm not sure. I can't remember. And to further complicate things, you're able to, in order to record this game, I'm recording from my PlayStation to OBS via something called PS5 Remote Play or PlayStation Remote Play. And so there's a lot of intricacies going on right now, which somehow it all works. I don't know why, I don't know how, but it is all working. But let's talk about what I'm doing right now. Right now, I am playing a video game. And there are, I would say, thousands, tens of thousands of people that are making money, various amounts of money, doing this exact thing. And basically, what they're doing is they've identified a video game that they like, and that tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of people also like. And they're creating a variety of different types of videos. Either they're creating videos like Let's Play, where people essentially watch them play video games, which is fine. Another, I think, better way to go is to create videos where you're actually solving a problem. One of the problems with like the Let's Play type stuff is there's so many people out there playing Let's Play, but I would say there's probably more people out there playing Let's Play than people that are interested in watching Let's Play videos, if that makes sense. And so it's kind of saturated, and that can be kind of competitive. What I would recommend that you do if you want to, let's say, start playing video games to make money, what I would do is start identifying questions that people are asking. So someone might be asking like, how to steal a base if they're playing MLB 24, or how to hit a home run, or how to win the home run derby. They're asking those types of questions, especially if you're creating content like YouTube, like how to hit a home run, or how to win the home run derby, or how to make the playoffs. They're asking those types of questions, and you can create content to answer those questions, which is really cool. And when you do that, you're going to start attracting people that are interested in that video game. And so there's no problem mixing in Let's Play, but Let's Play shouldn't be your whole content strategy, essentially. For example, and I keep talking about this because I'm really excited, in about 2 weeks, a new game's coming out called NCAA Football 2025 or 2024. It hasn't been out in like 20 years, right? And so there's going to be a lot of people that are flocking to that game. And the mistake that a lot of people are going to make is they're going to try and make Let's Play content in order to grow a YouTube channel. What I think they should do instead is create content solving a problem. I was really late on that swing. Create content based on questions that people might be asking. How to run the option, how to lead a wide receiver in throwing, how to recruit properly. These are all going to be questions that people are asking. And if you want to get into the video game space and you want to build a following, that's the way to do it. Answer questions that people are asking. It's called keyword research. And then you're going to optimize your content, search engine optimize your content. And that's how you can grow a following, right? Let's Plays are great. Oh, he caught that. Did not mean to do that. Let's Plays are great, and there's a time and place for all of it. It's just that if you are brand new and you don't have a following at all, you want to start building credibility and authority by answering questions, because in the very beginning, nobody cares about you. Everyone looks at the large, hello, Flix, how's it going? And this is a tough pill to swallow. In the very beginning, nobody cares about you. Nobody cares about who you are or what you do. The only thing they care about is how much do you make a day. That's quite the interesting question. Nobody cares who you are, what you do. The only thing they care about is if you can solve their problem or not. And so, hey, Flix, how much do you make a day? That's probably a better question. In addition, I always find it weird when people ask how much someone makes, because what I make isn't going to help you grow a business. It's not going to help you get started. You're going to think, wow, that's a lot of money. I could never do that type of thing. They're going to say, hey, I can never do it. So how much do you make? And what's your goal? And why do you spend so much time worrying about what other people make and not focusing on what you make? Anyway, like I said, I always think it's strange when people ask how much does someone make, quite honestly, because if I told you, you'd be shocked. You'd be like, oh, there's no way I could make that amount of money. So tell me, how much do you make? Anyway, if we can continue on, if you're just getting started, let's say you're in the video game niche, but this can apply to everything. If you're in the makeup niche, if you are in skincare or health or fitness or whatever it might be, start by answering questions. Amazing, I couldn't expect a better answer from you. I don't know if that's sarcasm or what, but anyway, start with solving someone else's problem, because at the end of the day, nobody cares about you. They care about the problems you can solve for them. And if you can't exhibit that you solve problems for other people, then no one's going to follow you. No one's going to know, like, and trust you. Once you've built up this credibility of know, like, and trust, then you can start doing like Let's Plays and more selfish type stuff. And not selfish, I should not have swung at that. Not selfish like self-serving, selfish stuff like, hey, stuff that I actually like to do. Hopefully that makes sense. So in the very beginning, identify questions that people are asking, problems that they need help with. For example, I'll give you a really example. Earlier today, my wife tells me that the light in her car, the brake light in her car went out, and the bulb went out, and so it needs to be replaced. So what did I do? I jumped on YouTube and I looked up the make, model, and year of her car to see how easy it would be to replace it. Lo and behold, that video got hundreds of thousands of views. These are simple, basic, everyday things, and I'm not a mechanic or anything like that, but it's one of those things that I realized that I could fix. So I went down to the auto parts store, got back, fixed it. But if you just learn to create content, and content can be in literally anything, you can make money. In the very beginning, as I've mentioned multiple times, your first goal should be to make enough money to pay a bill. Pay off your electric bill every single month, or pay off your groceries every single month. If your grocery bill is $500 per month, your first goal should be to make $500 every single month. I think people that are trying to make 10K in 90 days without any skills will always fail. You're always going to fail that, simply because you don't have any skills, and you need skills. If you want people to pay you, you need skills. I shouldn't have swung at that, right? In order to be successful, to make any money on the internet, you need some sort of skills. Dead center. Let's see if that stretches. Yep, great. You need some sort of skills. And if you don't have those skills, you're not going to make any money. Now, what I'm a bigger proponent of is learning skills and then applying those skills and setting realistic expectations. If you can set realistic expectations, you can be wildly successful on the internet. First goal should be, I don't know, have the internet pay your groceries. That should be your goal. Your life will be much less stressful if you can find a way to have the internet pay your grocery bill. Again, assuming your grocery bill is $500 per month. And then once that happens, your goal should be to have the internet pay for 2 bills or 3 bills. That way, you are building up a stream of income or multiple income streams that not only are you building up multiple income streams, you're building something that's sustainable, something that will be worthwhile. Ooh, that was a great pick. Anyway, what questions do you guys have for me? Do you have questions? Power swing to drive in all the runners. That's pretty lofty goal there. To drive in all of the runners. I need at least a double, probably a triple. Do 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 do. Oh, I could have swung at that one. Yeah, so first goal, have the internet pay 1 bill. And you do that by identifying an area of focus, a niche, some people will call it. Identify where you want to create content. And once you identify where you're going to create, identify what you want to talk about, I should say, then you need to identify where you're going to create content. I really want to hit that car one day. I haven't been able to do it. Haven't been able to hit that car. It's 9-5. How did we give up 4 runs in the top of the 11th? Oh, that's a double. That's a double. He's gonna get thrown out. Ooh, he barely made that. Awesome. What was I saying? So you got to identify what you want to talk about. The next step is to identify where you want to talk about it, because that's just as important as the other aspect of what you want to talk about. Because you've got to remember there are 4 billion people in the world that have access to the internet. Not all 4 billion people are hanging out in the same spot. Some people, I've got a friend who hates TikTok. He refuses to get a TikTok account. So I wouldn't be able to reach him on TikTok. There are millions of people out there that absolutely hate TikTok. There are some people out there that hate Facebook and Instagram and even YouTube. And so you've got to identify where your target audience is hanging out. The other thing that's really important is identifying where you want to create content. A lot of people skip over this. Identify where you want to create content. Because I could tell you, yeah, go create content on TikTok, but if you don't like being there, if you don't like creating content on TikTok, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make a difference. Identify where you like hanging out, and then you can learn the system. One of the biggest misconceptions out there is that the algorithm hates you. The algorithm doesn't hate you. It's based on consumer or customer behavior. And when customer behavior changes, another ground out. When customer behavior changes, that's when the algorithm changes. Because the algorithm's job, its only job is to keep people on the platform, is to keep people consuming content, right? And it looks at all of the videos and all of the stuff that people are watching and what people are spending their most time on, and that's what it's going to recommend. So the algorithm does not hate you. The algorithm is simply based on consumer behavior. And if you create content that people like, that people are interested in, people will engage with it, and the algorithm's job is to find more people that that will like it. So the algorithm doesn't hate you. You just have to figure out what the consumer wants to hear and wants to see, and that can change over time, because we change, we adapt. So the algorithm doesn't hate you. You just have to learn what resonates with your target audience. So let's assume, and then the other thing too, one of the bigger mistakes that people make, I shouldn't have swung at that one. One of the mistakes that people make is they try and create content everywhere. They try and be everywhere, when in reality, you don't have to do that. You can just be in one place. You can have lots of success if you just create content on one platform. You don't have to be everywhere. In fact, what I encourage all of my clients and students to do is to focus on one platform in the very beginning. And then after you are consistently uploading and you are in a rhythm and in a routine, that's when you should look at uploading to a second or third platform. That enables you to focus on one, perfect that one, and understand how that algorithm works. I'm really surprised they didn't have a pack for. They didn't have a pack for 4th of July. I think that's a miss. Maybe they did and it expired yesterday. I should have logged on to check, but that's a miss. Let me see. I gotta check my OBS here. I got about 6 minutes. So after this, after this game, we'll probably shut this one down and start a new game. So what I do is I will do a 30-minute game. Usually I'll play for an hour and have 2 30-minute sessions. But since I'm trying to go live on TikTok for an hour and a half, that means I'll have 3 sessions. I don't know how that's going to work out in about 2 weeks. Let's see, today's the 5th. Yeah, exactly 2 weeks from today. One thing that I really consider doing, I don't know if I'm still going to do it. I probably won't do it. I was thinking about doing 24 hours of NCAA football, where I play it for 24 hours straight. That would be insane. Um, I don't know that I would be able to do that, but it's something that I'm kind of interested in. I know that I'll probably start playing it at midnight or whenever it's available to me. It might be available a little bit earlier because I'm in the Central Time Zone. Anyway, now you might be wondering. I've talked about being a content creator, strategic content creator, whatever you want to call it. You might be wondering or asking yourself, what type of content do you want to create? And the type of content you create will heavily depend on where you're creating the content. If you're on YouTube, you want to make SEO-based content at the very beginning, search engine optimized content. So you want to create content based on what people are searching for in the very beginning on YouTube. One thing that you can do to do that, achieve that, is to, another ground out, is to find a bunch of people that are already in your space. There's a few ways to do it. Find a bunch of people that are already in your space and piggyback off of what they're already doing because they've already proven it to work. Another thing you can do, a more consistent thing you can do, is go up to the search bar in YouTube and type in whatever your niche is, and then go through each letter of the alphabet. That's called alphabet soup. So for example, if I were playing MLB 24 the show, or MLB the show 24, whatever it's called, I would go up to the search bar and type in the exact name of the game. And then I would hit the space bar and look at all the different things that popped up. And usually people are saying like how to pitch, how to do whatever in MLB 24 the show, whatever it might be. And so I want to create that content that is searchable in the very beginning. I want to build credibility. I want to build what some people would say cachet. Oh, that made it through. Great. And so that's what I would do on YouTube. Create searchable content, stuff that's easy for. Ooh, he got me. He got me. Stuff that's easy to find. Right. If I'm on like TikTok, I'm going to create content that focuses on people's pain points, interest, desire, motivation, and things that they're thinking, but maybe they're not saying out loud. And the reason why there's a difference there is simply because there's a different level of awareness. If people are going to YouTube and they're searching about MLB 24 the show, they are aware of this video game. On TikTok, they might be looking up something, or they might be asking questions about fun games to play on your PlayStation. So there's a different level of awareness there that you can use to reach people. 7-4. And then also on TikTok, I would be creating content on stuff like things that your target audience is thinking but maybe not saying out loud. For example, people often are embarrassed if their friends are able to do something that they're not able to do. Maybe like, hey, are you tired of your friends out catching you when you go out to fish, or out driving you when you're golfing? Here's a simple tip to add 10 more yards to your driver, because chicks dig the long ball. Shout out to Ken Griffey Jr. there. But anyway, different awareness levels for different platforms, and that's something really important you've got to understand. Because if you just create content like here's how you can swing your golf club, people are gonna tune off of that because they've heard that before, they've seen it before. But if you can create content at a different awareness level and hit at their pain points, pain point being their friends are always out driving them, and their friends are always waiting on them on you. Your friends are always waiting on you or them because your drive is 10 yards shorter than their drive. So I got to stop this one here. So we're going to click on stop recording and advance. And we're going to start another recording up just like that. Now my team has been struggling as of late. And that doesn't help. The problem that we're running into is we're not winning enough series. We've got to win more series. We're probably a good 10, 15 games back now. And our pitching is failing us. Look at that. 5-0. 5-0 in the bottom of the fourth inning. 11 triples. You know what I should test? I should test my microphone settings. Because right now, test. Certainly shouldn't have swapped that. How about that? Does that make things better, worse, or the same? How about that? That looks like it's the same. Power swing to drive in a run. Down 5-2, bottom 5. Nice. Let me try this. What does this do? Does this help at all? Nope, doesn't look like it helps. How about now? Doesn't look like that helped. How about, what is this? How about now? Does this balance it out? Nope, doesn't look like it. Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright, so I'm just going to leave everything as is because it doesn't appear that any change was actually made. Anyway. I'm looking at the I don't know what this is called. I'm looking at the screen bouncing up and down every time I speak, and I was trying to see if I could get the levels to be even. Is it called gain? I don't know. The joys of being a content creator, where you have a bunch of stuff and you don't quite know how it all works. It works well enough to create content, but you're not really an expert in any of it. I know that I'm not an expert in microphones and all of this jazz that I've got connected. Somehow I watched a series of YouTube videos and it all works, and then you're just hesitant to touch any of it. Oh, good eye. Any questions? Good eye. 9-3, bottom 7. It's like, what do you expect? What do you expect from me? It's 9-3. Pitching is just abysmal. 3-0 count, and I tried to hit it anyway. Yeah, that didn't work. See if I could hit it out the park. Where was that? That was a strike there. Okay, great. So now it's 13-3. There's no way we're gonna make the playoffs this year. No way. When you're losing 13-3, come on. I went 1 for 5 there. After this game, I gotta see what our record is, because our record is gotta be really, really, really bad. What time is it? 2 p.m. Power swing to advance the runner. Hey, we're only down 1-0 in the bottom first. How awesome is that? That is going to be a pop out. Not good. Not good. All right. I'm getting sleepy. Let's see. We can turn a double play here. All right, awesome. So we talked about content. Too early. What was that? Change up. So we talked about content. Now let's talk about monetization, the most important part. Oh, what in the heck was that? Monetization. So how do we make money from our content? And there's a few different ways to do it. The smart thing to do is simply to identify what your target audience wants or needs, right? In my opinion, there's the monetization strategy is going to change and vary based on your target audience, based on the problems that they have. You know, if they've got maybe you're in the cooking niche. Maybe the monetization might look like merchandise or cooking utensils. If you're in the online business niche, the monetization can be an affiliate marketing, selling an online course, selling some sort of digital product. There's no one size fits all hard and fast rule when it comes to monetization. The right monetization is the one that people will buy. Now, I'm personally a huge fan of digital products because you create it once and you can sell it again and again and again, but that might not be the best option for all people. And like I said, I think the monetization will vary based on who it is, what it is. What I think you should be doing, at the very least, is email marketing. Email marketing is where you collect the names and emails of your target audience. And when you do email marketing, that will allow you to figure out what your target audience wants. You can ask them, what do you need? What are you struggling with? How can I help you? And when you ask those questions and they give you good information, then you can sell them that thing. And everybody will be happy. You won't be guessing. You won't overthink it. But there are so many different ways to monetize. You can monetize with like one-on-one coaching, group coaching, a membership. You can create some sort of digital product, kind of like a template planner. You can do an ebook, a workbook. There are all sorts. It can certainly vary by niche. Some people sell beats online, which is really cool. You could sell beats. You can sell songs and podcasts and literally anything online. You could sell photos, safe for work photos, I should add, and I guess non-safe for work photos. But you could sell safe for work photos. You can take photos of major landmarks, like the Chicago Bean. I think it just reopened. You can take photos of the Chicago Bean. And you can sell it on places like, what's that marketplace? You can sell on Shutterstock. I think Adobe has one. So many or you can sell them outright. Sell prints or something that they can download. So many opportunities. That's funny. In the past week, maybe it's been the past 2 weeks. In the past week, I've made money selling tattoo designs, even though I'm not a tattoo artist. I have made money with, what was the other thing? Oh, Instagram templates, which is really cool and really simple. I think I used AI to do that too. There's so many opportunities out there. You just have to identify one and go all in on it. Say, I am going to be dedicated to learning more about this opportunity. I'm going to immerse myself so that I learn everything possible about this opportunity. Someone asked me last week, can you make money with Etsy? And the answer is yes, of course. People are making money on Etsy right now as we speak. The problem is most people will not stick around to learn enough about Etsy where they will be successful because they've been sold a dream that they can make money instantly. Okay. I should have went to second, but that's the hit it. Oh yeah, I should have went to second. That's the issue. Is a good portion of the people that attempt to make money online, they don't take the time to become a expert or a student of the traffic method that they want to do, or the money making method that they want. They want to just try it one time, and then I was late on that one. Try it one time, and then if it doesn't work immediately, they get frustrated and they give up. And it doesn't work that way. For most people, if you want to have success, you're going to try, you're going to implement, you're going to fail. They're going to take a couple steps back, you're going to try, you're going to implement, and you're going to fail. Why didn't I run there? That was dumb. And the people that are successful, that's what they do over and over again. Nobody just wakes up one day, they try one thing, and they're automatically successful. It just doesn't work. They try things multiple times, again and again and again. And if they fail, they use that as an experience, they get back up, and they start working on something else. They start implementing something else or trying something else. That's how you become successful online. Being willing to try and implement and fail, try, implement, and fail again and again and again until something works. Straight up in the air. My recommendation would be to try something for 6 months. Become an expert in that thing. Become a student in that thing for 6 months. And if you can do it for 6 months straight, you should be able to see some sort of results and success. Ooh. That's what I would say. Try one thing for 6 months. Go all in. Dedicate time, energy, effort to learning about that platform, about that business model, and then you should start seeing results. Put your head down, focus on one thing for 6 months. One traffic source, focus on one monetization strategy for 6 months. And if you can do that, most people can't focus for 6 months, but if you could focus for 6 months, you'd be surprised at the results. Because making money online, being successful, it's all a skill. It's a skill that you can learn. It's a skill that many people have learned, but it's a skill nonetheless. And if you're willing to take the time to learn that skill, you can be successful. Translate it to this video game that I'm playing. Learning how to play video games or playing video games is a skill, and I can't believe I struck out. Right now I'm showing very low skill, but playing video games is a skill. There are many people out there that want to learn how to play video games, but they won't put in the time required to become an expert or to be competent enough. Makeup is a skill. All that stuff's a skill. Wow, it didn't throw a single strike there. Nice. Again, all of it is a skill that you can learn. I think in a live stream a couple days ago, I asked someone, I said, do you really want to make money online? Or do you like the idea of making money online? Do you like the idea of everything that comes with starting an online business? And I kind of scared him away, I think. Because if you like the idea of making money online, you're going to behave differently than actually wanting to make money online, and then actually like starting an online business. 9-2. We are losing to the lowly White Sox, 9-2. All right, why couldn't I swing there? It didn't let me swing. Awesome. I don't know if there's a lag or what, but double play. Ground out. Oh, that's annoying. Really, really annoying. What am I? 1 for 4 here. 2-9. Bases loaded. And he swung right over the top of that one. One of my favorite things to do. Ugh. Alright, so When TV Sucks says, "Hey Austin, would love to chat, but need to go pick up my son. I sent you an email asking somewhere this would be a good one. Hope to hear back from you. Sorry, I can't stay right now." All right. Oh my goodness. Not the way you want to end a game. It is what it is. Got to pick yourself up and get ready for the next one. What time is it? It is... What questions, if any, does anyone have? Anybody have any questions? Alright, so part of the problem with this team is the pitching is absolutely trash. This pitching is gotta be the worst pitching, and it's been the worst pitching for a number of seasons now. Can't do anything if the pitching ain't good. Alright, so we need a base hit here. That's a strike. What was that? What was that? A sinker? A sinker up in the zone. Ugh, too early. Change up. I don't anticipate him throwing a strike here. Yep. Yippers. Alright, so what was I saying here? Oh, yeah, there's a very big difference between people that want to make money and like the idea of making money online. Those people that actually want to get started and have an online business will do what it takes to learn the ins and outs of starting an online business. The people that like the idea of making money online and having an online business will dream about firing their boss and living the laptop lifestyle. He didn't tag me, did he? That was weird. That was weird. Anyway. Go back. Alright. I got the yawns here. What time is it? 17. Get that good jump and struck out. Yeah, there's a very big difference between the people that actually want to start an online business and people that like the idea of making money online and having an online business. You can kind of tell which one is which based on what they say and what they do and where their commitments lie. The people that only want to work 1 to 2 hours per day in the very beginning like the idea of making money online, and that's a ground out. The people that really want to get started will understand that you're going to have to put in hours of work. You might have to spend 4 hours. You might have to lose sleep. You might have to go to bed late. You might have to wake up early. But if you're really serious and committed about it, wow, the wind must have taken that one. Then you'll understand that that's a sacrifice that you need to make. A lot of people aren't willing to make that sacrifice. A lot of people aren't willing to be tired for 6 months. What we got for a time? 1840. Let's see. Play the Pirates. Where were we? We were just in Chicago. Now we are in St. Louis, Illinois. The goal is to go live every day. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, but the goal is to go live every single day. That was a slow cutter. 379 career batting average versus... Oh, I thought we were in St. Louis. I don't know why I thought Pittsburgh, or why. I don't know why I thought St. Louis was Pittsburgh, but good eye. Good eye. 50 and 57, 8th in the wild card. Good eye. Like, we got to start winning these series here. 2-2 the count. I don't think we won that series against Chicago. And that was a good hit. 1 for 1. A little early. Let's see. It is 2:30. Nice. Another one. Said, F it, I'll do it myself. We'll do it live. Hmm. 3-2. Should not have swung at that. Just late. That's a pop out. Oh, he dropped it. Dropped. I think that was going to drop him. But we'll take it. Steal situation. Got a good jump there. Really good jump there. I wonder, is this pitcher rattled? He's got 70 pitches. He's losing. Bases loaded. I would anticipate this is his last. Whoa, he's pitching again. So I'm surprised. Surprised he's gonna face another batter. 1 out. Maybe he got himself out of it. Yeah, with the double play. Interesting. Anyway, all right. So it's now we're losing 5-3. See how quickly that happens. He's safe. Anyway, what other questions do you have for me today? And we're down 4-7. 4-7 with nobody out, 1 man on. Good eye. Do. I was late on that one. Keep going. I was hoping it would just keep drifting out there, but I guess not. We're gonna turn a double play here. Yeah, we can't afford to lose this series to the lowly Pirates. That's not so good. Lose a series to the lowly Pirates. It's 4-8 now. Pitching is absolutely terrible. Terrible. Nice. So now it's 4-6. I've done everything I can do. I think this is the 3rd home run of the game. 4 for 5, 3 home runs, and we wound up losing 6-8. So this will probably be the last game of this session, and then I'll play another one. I'll play one more to fulfill my hour and 30-minute requirement. And who knows if it's really a requirement. People will say anything on the internet. But I'm testing it out. Well, that's one thing you should be doing. Test things that you are hearing and seeing. Be sure to test stuff. Because, people will say just about anything on the internet for views, likes, and clicks, but test and verify that it'll work for yourself. one of two things will happen if you test. Either it will work, or you'll have a good story to tell about something you tested and it turned out not working. So, my expert opinion is if you hear or see something on the internet, oh my goodness. If you hear or see something on the internet, test it out. Test it out and see what the truth is. Test out different side hustles people are telling you to do. Test out content ideas. Test it all out. Because the only way you're going to know if it works is if you put in the work. You can verify it for yourself. Any other questions for me today? Great. Ace it. What are we down? 3-1. Oh, I might be able to do one more session in this in the second cycle here. All right, so bottom 6, 1 out, infield fly. I looked down my phone and there's like a 3-second lag between what I'm doing and what's happening in my phone. It's like I get to see instant replay. Mid 6, so we might be able to get up one more time. Yep. 2-4, top 8. I did not. I didn't really want to swing at that. And that's what I get. Foul out to the catcher. 1 for 4. Alright, so we are going to play the next game. Yeah, I've got time to play another one in this session. What other questions do you have for me today? Good eye. Nice. Weighted in that curveball perfectly. Left a hanging curveball. Oh man, it feels so late, but I've been up since like 5. I should have went to the gym. I didn't. Being lazy. Good eye. 2-2. One of the worst teams in the league, and we're tied up at 2, on the verge of getting swept out of this series. Said it was good. Full count. Alright, let's see if we can get there. Awesome. 2-3. We're having a problem scoring runs. Just late. 51.8 wins above replacement. Very late. Yeah, I'm making the decision to swing way too late. It's probably because I'm getting tired that I'm making the decision late. Clearly a ball. Guess. Good. good. Oh my goodness. One for three. That 6 pitch was a ball. Nice. Okay, it's 2-4, 4-2. Safe, nice. First to third. And this guy nubs it, I think. Wow. Was he out? Yeah, he was out. I'm surprised. Anyway, 4-3. Home run and a single. Alright, so we're going to end it for that session, and then we'll start another one right back up, and we will play our final 30 minutes. So, exits, advance. Okay. What does this guy got to tell me? Hey, have a seat. What if he told me I was demoted? He's sending me back down to the minors. Through the dog days of summer, I've been dominating, right? I think this might be a different coach. I think this coach was the other coach was fired. Great. Happy with my performance. Thanks for wasting my time. I don't remember, but I think the other coach was fired. He looks different. Let's see, we're back at home, huh? Only swing it. I'm gonna click drive a run. Alright, now we need to go back to winning series here. Very early. 2 for 4. Nope. That was not so great. I mean, I moved the run over, so that's not bad. Alright, so let's get a base hit here. Good eye. He's not going to be able to beat that out. Oof. It's almost a weird, wild throw. Alright, let's get a base hit. We're down 4-3. 4-3. It seems like the go-to number, being down 4-3. I mean, good contact. I might actually end this a little bit early, so I can get a little nap in. That's not going to drop. Maybe it is. Nice. Yeah, I might end this a little bit early so I can get a nap in. Your boy is tired. I think I'm going to end it after this. after this game. Yeah, beat that easily. Because I am tired. 10-4. That's what I like to see. I bet you he tries to hit me this game. I'm worth about 15 wins. How crazy is that? What's our record? Got under that one just a little bit. Nice. Got enough of it. Hit over the fence. 12-5. Should not have swung it that one. It's way too early. And when it rains, it pours. Alright, so like I said, I'm kind of tired. I think I'm going to end this one a little bit early. Thanks so much for hanging out and watching. Have a great day, and we'll talk soon.